Okay, I never make videos about stuff, but this one was a little tricky, and I think it'll help a lot of people out. This is the electric coolant pump upgrade for early 2000s, 2000 Polaris sportsmans and the such that has the mechanical coolant pump. So what it is when you go to change out your coolant pump, there's once you take this off right here, this is the cover. It has a shaft in the middle of it that runs back to the motor. And in between the seal for the water pump side and for the oil, or the motor side, where the oil comes through where the bearing is, there's a little weep hole. And the weep hole's up underneath here. And what happens is that the rubber seal on the oil side starts leaking, and you'll have little puddles of oil underneath your four-wheeler, which isn't a bad thing when it first starts, but then it starts to get progressively worse and worse and worse, and you feel compelled that you need to change the seal out. So, to be honest, this isn't one of Polaris's better ideas. Once you take this off, there's the seal behind it for the water pump, and it's very hard to get off there. If you know what you're doing, it come right off. But yeah, so most people bend the shaft that goes and runs the pump. So you're left with a bent shaft for your pump. It's unusable, and to have the cases split to fix it is astronomically high from the dealer, and it's a little above my pay grade, to be honest with you. So to say the least, I dicked up this shaft. I'll be the one to admit it on here. Everybody else says, oh, it leaks and blah, and I couldn't get it to stop. No, they messed their shaft up. That's what they've done. So man up, own what you did. I dicked my shaft up, and I had to do a workaround because this is a 2002 model Polaris, and I wasn't willing to put as much money into it that they wanted to fix the shaft. So a little bit of searching on the interwebs brought up electric coolant pump replacement hack. So what I did was electric coolant pump. Now, a lot of people in here were using Priuses as a fuel pump, and I think those were older videos, but now you can get on Amazon and find an electric coolant pump for a Volkswagen Jetta or whatever for around 21 bucks. So the whole thing to fix this bike, from where I messed up the shaft, was $21 for the pump, and I had $4 and a foot-long section of 3/4 inch coolant line. So the cool thing about how this was done is I used existing lower coolant line and ran it straight back into where it goes in the motor, right there. I took the caps that came with the new coolant pump and just stuck them on there. They fit real snug, and it keeps dirt and stuff from getting down to where the old pump was at. And if you could see it, here is the new pump. I basically put a bracket on the back of it, tightened the pump to the bracket, and there's a hole already here, the frame that I mounted the bracket to. So when you look over, you can see the line running out of the bottom of the carburetor, out of the bottom of the radiator. It's kind of blurry, I can't help that. Right here, it runs straight to the side of this coolant pump, and then it goes around and runs out. Oh, I'm sorry, don't mean to be so shaky. Here, straight back into the motor. So this line used to lay down here, came across here, and had a bracket that held it on. It'll still run that way, but honestly, this is a better way for it to run. Put a couple sturdy, nice zip straps here, 2 or 3 of them, so it doesn't break loose. And it holds it up out of the way of everything. So once you do that, you got to run a wire, 2 wires. It's basically a positive and the ground out of the back of this, out of the pump. Run it up through the bottom. It comes out here on top, and it goes up into the headlight structure, and I hooked it to the 12-volt cigarette lighter on the side of the head. Simple wiring, positive to positive, ground to ground. But now every time you turn the bike on to accessory, kicks that pump on. Excuse me. Easy peasy. So I ran the bike last night, got it up to temperature, and checked it with the thermometer, the infrared, and it runs perfect temp. It runs around 155, 160 degrees. It gets up to about 180, 185, and then the thermostat kicks over and drops the coolant down to about 150, 156 right through there. And it seems like it's going to be fine. Haven't ridden it yet because if I got tore down this far, I'm going to go ahead and put A-arm bushings in it and get that out of the way. But yeah, that's my little hack to fix the coolant pump on the older model Sportsman Polarises. So if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments. It's a nice, neat little job. I mean, I'm not a professional, Jesus Christ. I just work out of a damn garage, messing with stuff on the side. But it looks like it's going to hold up pretty well. Shouldn't have any issues with it. And I got the pump pulled up actually on the screen over here, and that's what it is on Amazon. See if I can find a better picture of it. So there you have it. Y'all have a good day.